bad for adolescents. I've seen kids go through that. It's horrible for them.
Anything else, Robin?
Let me see. The Parents Television people have weighed in with what's good television for children, and guess what it is?
Sesame Street.
Nope. Reality TV.
Howard TV.
Right. Howard TV rules.
All right. Here's the spokesperson, Melissa Caldwell. She says reality shows are more suitable for children. Number 6.
We were rather shocked to find that the most suitable shows that are actually being watched by children in large numbers happen to be reality shows.
Nice.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't have artists trying to tell you anything, and they can be controlled by an editor. Here's the Parents Television Council's Melissa Caldwell to tell us about the shows children shouldn't be watching.
Howard Stern Show.
The programs that we feel are not suitable for children, but which are still viewed by many children, are Lost, House, The War at Home, Grey's Anatomy, Prison Break, American Dad, Family Guy, Desperate...
And programs with Jews.
Housewives, and CSI.
All the good shows.
Cunt face, right? My mother likes that house, and I tried watching it. They had a marathon on this weekend, and I was trying to eat a chicken cutlet sandwich, and they're talking about bloody diarrhea for 5 minutes. Oh. I mean, it's a little too realistic, some of these doctor shows.
Yeah, it is very graphic, but it's an excellent show.
Yeah.
Your grandma is right.
Bloody diarrhea. I'm trying to...
What's with that bloody diarrhea talk? Ooh. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's on the show House. Prime time.
I don't watch that. Anything else,
That's
Robin?
a great show.
I don't watch it.
Actor Alec Baldwin has pulled out of an upcoming documentary about Arnold Schwarzenegger. It charts his rise to political power. He decided to drop out because of the Nazi undertones that the producers are putting in the film. He says it's one thing to chart Arnold's history, but, you know, when they started using footage of Nazi rallies, he kind of figured, you know what, they have an agenda here. So he's stepping out of the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary. Now, Ivanka Trump wanted to talk to you about this. She's dating Topher Grace. You know, she's out there in Hollywood now. Helping film The Apprentice, and so she's, you know, dating those Hollywood guys.
It's Donald's daughter.
Yeah, Topher Grace of that 70s show, they say, has been hitting the town with her. But she did announce previously that if and when she gets married, her husband better get ready for her to keep the Trump name.
Yeah, you don't give that up.
She says for business purposes, that's what she's going to have to do. She will not be changing her name, no matter who you are.
Unless you have more money than her father, and then she might consider it.
Then she'll jump ship.
Right.
And finally, Russell Crowe is working once again with, I guess, the only guy who'll work with him, Ridley Scott.
Right.
Here he is on Working with Ridley again, 2-1.
Russell Crowe. Yeah, we heard he's difficult, right?
Yeah.
It's actually the fluidity to discuss anything freely. That's what actually is the benefit of it.
I love when actors talk about, like, the process and the fluidity of the discussion. It's like, you know what, dude, just get up there and make believe you're somebody else.
Well, that was what everybody complains about with him. He wants to discuss everything.
Yeah, you know what, everyone's exhausted. We just want to shoot and go home.
Ridley apparently puts up with that crap.
I met Ridley the other day.
Oh, yeah? How's he doing?
He seems like a nice guy. He started telling me the plot of his new movie. I guess it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
A good year?
Maybe, because he was sitting there with Ron. He was over at Da Savannah with Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, and I know Brian, and I know Ron a little bit.
Right.
And there's this guy sitting there with him, and they introduced me, and I'm talking to him, and I didn't know who he was. He had a thick British accent. I know one word he said. I said, Beth, who is that guy with the British accent? She goes, that's Ridley Scott. He's a famous director. I go, oh, I think he did Alien.
No. Well, yeah, maybe he did one of the Alien movies, and he also did Gladiator.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I said, gee, I would have paid more attention to what he was rattling on about. I didn't realize the guy was a genius.
Yeah, definitely Gladiator. I'm not sure what else.
And, yeah, I think he did the first Alien movie, maybe.
But that Ron Howard guy is a real nice guy. He was, like, real nice to me.
He likes you.
Yeah, he was nice. Nice.
I've run into him a lot, and he always says, say hello to Howard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Surprised these guys don't put me in some of their movies. I'm such a good actor.
Did you say that to them that night?
No, I didn't want to seem like a tool. I was standing there with my girlfriend.
Oh, and one more thing.
I'm not going to beg anybody to put me in a movie.
They're wondering if Kirstie Alley will show up on next Monday's Oprah in a bikini.
Oh, she's not that thin.
That's what she promised the last time she was on the show, and she's returning once again.
I love these fat chicks who think they look good in a bikini because they lost some weight, but they're still fat. Oh.
People who've seen her lately say she looks fine, but she's nowhere near the weight she wants to be. Not only that, she's extremely cranky, according to one of her friends, and they think
hungry.
They'd rather her eat something and not be so upset.
It's in a balloon.
So that's what's happening.
All right, thanks, Robin. Hey, thank you, and...
thank you.
Thank you. And Superfan Roundtable. I can't do it. Superfan Roundtable tonight, and tomorrow, Red Peter's Comedy Music Hour. Don't forget about the big November 3rd through 5th One Penny Preview. Also, coming soon, Artie Lang Dial-A-Day. We've put that together. Comedian Cat Williams. And a bunch of other things. Too numerous to talk about. And try to forget about Jane the Hermaphrodite who was in here. DamagePictures.com. Any more commercials or anything I got to do?
Not for you.
No, not for me. Okay, I'm done. All right, we'll see you later.
Check out King Norris November 3rd, Friday night at Vertigo, 91 Main Street, Nyack, New York, 845-358-3202, or go to www.kingnorris.com for info. Friday, November 3rd, see Richard, Sal, Bob Levy, and more at the Gypsy Lounge, Lake Forest, California. Go to cleanboxentertainment.com. And see the same guy Saturday, November 4th at Kane's Bar and Grill, San Diego, California. Go to Ticketmaster.com or RevBobLevy.com. November 17th and 18th. See the Reverend Bob Levy, Sal, and Shuli at Cefalos Nightclub, Pittsburgh, PA. Call 412-276-6600 for reservations. Friday, December 1st, see Sal, Richard, Bob Levy, and more at the Majestic Theater, Detroit, Michigan. Go to Ticketmaster.com or KillersOfComedy.com. For any Artie information, go to Artie-Lang.com. To book Benji and his naked lesbian bachelor party strippers and to see their new, dirty, interactive website, go to dialadancer.com or call 1-800...
Welcome to the show. Our announcer is here, George Takei. He will be with us all week. George, good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Do you want to announce right off the top here?
I'd be happy.
All right, here we go. Here is George Takei, everyone.
George Takei here with a very important health message. According to the National Cancer Institute, a common symptom of colorectal cancer is a change in bowel habits. Symptoms could be something as simple as diarrhea or constipation, gas pains, cramps, or feeling bloated, feeling tired all the time, nausea, or vomiting. Wait a second. This sounds like Artie. Come on, buddy. Bend over. I've got a flashlight and a warm probe ready to check you out. This is the Howard Stern Show.
Wow, Artie, good for you. You made it into...
the harshest I've ever...
You made it into the announce. Very good for you.
Now I've arrived.
Good morning, Cuddly Muffin. You have arrived.
Yeah.
Well... You know, when you call in sick, there's always that speculation going on, Artie. I believe I was the only one who accepted it at face value, that you're just sick.
Oh, I did, too.
Oh, you did?
I agreed with you, yes.
Yes.
I want to believe that, he's really making the effort to transition to good living. And
what? What makes you think
What are you talking about?
He's just perpetually a nice guy.
You sound different when Artie's here.
That's
you really
funny.
do, George.
What?
You sound different when Artie's here. I mean,
I feel different.
You do.
I have Muffin right beside me.
I mean, you didn't sound this positive about Artie's health yesterday. Now you do.
Oh, I agree with you, though.
No.
I really thought that he was genuinely sick. And
well, I got a lot of flack. Like, people were saying, how come Artie gets away with being sick these many days? And if it was Jackie or Benji or anyone, you wouldn't put up with it. I go, is he really sick that much? I mean, has Artie missed that many days?
Artie's missed quite a few days.
He has?
It's not. It's one here and there, but it's beginning to grow in number.
Really?
Well, I wouldn't know the exact number.
I mean, first of all, I said, listen, you're heavy now. You're going to be sick. There's
I'm
no
just
question.
not healthy at this point. There's mornings I wake up and I really feel like I died overnight. I'm like, well, this has got to be with death.
I got to tell you, I read your... I got a copy of your new Playboy article that just came out. Holy mac, did you read that?
Somebody gave us a quote yesterday. What were you doing when you were with that reporter?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he had full access, and he just listened to me bitch and moan for a month.
Wow.
It was the saddest article I ever read, and it got me really scared. I go, well, maybe I'm
You're not seeing something.
I'm missing all the signals.
The guy's a good writer.
Very good writer.
You're a good subject.
Right.
Apparently.
I mean, exactly. So
what a depressing article, though.
I didn't realize all the information he knew. Like, I didn't know he knew the amount of money I made.
You got a $72,000 check at one of your gigs?
Who needs that out there?
Wow.
Yeah, nobody.
I had no idea.
Investigative journalists do their research.
No wonder.
What do you think I'm breaking my ass?
Research. Artie shows him the check. Artie goes, I'm reading the article, and they go, oh, Artie just showed me his $72,000 check.
I didn't show it to him as much as, you know.
He was looking over your shoulder?
It was sort of, you know.
No, Artie was complaining it was too little.
Yeah. Well, no, God.
He's the highest paid stand-up comedian in the country right now.
One of the highest paid.
It says the highest paid comedian.
No, it says one of.
Does it?
Yeah, because I'm not in Dane Cook's league.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of Dane
That's how
Cook
much
bashing.
he makes. But you see, which is not by me. That was made by a kid.
Right.
First of all, that comment doesn't even make sense. I didn't even know it happened.
All right, Dane Cook is not going to have you killed.
I mean, I would never take a cheap shot at somebody like that. It didn't make any sense either. We were working, a couple of local comics from Pittsburgh were hanging backstage, and they were talking to the reporter, and one of them said it.
Yeah.
But do they attribute it to you?
No, they don't, but you know how that stuff kind of...
It was in Artie's article.
I'll tell you how much the gap is incredible between myself and what Dane Cook makes. But
all right, you don't have to backpedal. This guy, Artie got a $72,000 check for one night's work.
Uh-huh.
And in the article, Artie's kind of like, I thought it was going to be more.
I did, because I always have the feeling I'm getting fucked. I had figured out in my head what it would be based on other deals, and I did think it was going to be more. I know that sounds like such a douche.
No, and you even say, I know that sounds like being a douchebag, but he goes, I'm entitled to what I'm entitled to.
Listen,
you went out and you worked. And,
a lot of people wanted this job for a reason, you know.
Right. I think there's more to it than that. But the fact that...
You know what, Howard? There really isn't. God bless you.
You don't have to say that.
But
you're also good at it. You're funny.
No,
you do have to deliver.
Yeah, people wouldn't
hire you.
Believe me, word would get out if you suck.
Right.
So the fact of the matter is that this article in Playboy...
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's really worse than Belushi or John Candy. I mean, he's got them all beat.
You know what? That's my picture of Artie when he goes home. Is that,
it's not
there's
mine.
a terribly out of control, depressed, miserable guy who...
See, but I don't...
If it wasn't for this job, he'd be dead already.
Well, I got to tell you something, Robin.
Yeah?
I am the one here who must be delusional, because I read this article and I went, Artie's not like Belushi and Candy and those guys. I go, Artie's like this really nice guy, polite, this and that, the other thing, who's got it somewhat more together than those guys. Now, I must be wrong, because according to, like, David Spade and those guys, like, Farley was, like, the nicest guy to hang out with and really good and really sensible.
I hung out with him for a couple of weeks. He was a nice guy, but he was clearly, like, he had binges in him that were extraordinary.
Are you drawing a distinction between him and you?
Well,
yes, he is.
First of all,
I'm asking him.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, hanging out with Farley for a couple of weeks was after I'd been arrested for coke and everything. And God, what a wake-up call that was. He was a lot of fun. I mean, we went to a strip club in Toronto. He had strippers hanging all over him, and, we were laughing all the time. But you could tell that he had a real dark side to him based on, women. Like wanting to be accepted by women, I know. And
you don't have that?
He died with a whore. He died with a whore with coke and heroin.
So did Belushi, basically.
Yeah, you're right. God, but, I think...
What a way to go.
Again, I think that my worst binges are behind me.
Really?
I do, too,
I think they are.
I don't know why you go along with him.
I don't go along with him. I get sucked into this.
I'm 40 years old. They were all 33 when they died.
Right, maybe you've learned a few.
Kinnison was 38 or whatever.
Right.
I outlived them all.
And Kinnison, but let's add, didn't die from drugs. He got hit by a drunk driver.
But he had drugs in his system, from what I heard or whatever.
Yeah.
But, look, I don't know, man. When I read that article... none of it, I don't take issue with any of it. It's all true. The loneliness part is what depressed me.
That's
because
what
he
I'm
listed my problems in descending order or whatever. Obesity, heroin, coke, alcoholism, and then loneliness. And he came to my apartment for 2 hours and interviewed me there. And it was, I guess I do share it with a television set.
You know what you need to do? Bang Jessica Hahn.
Yeah.
She banged Evel Knievel yesterday. I was thinking that might help you a lot.
Did you hear that? That was great.
Yeah.
I loved Evel Knievel as a kid, and now he just seems cooler to me. But
she blew him for like 25 minutes, and then he finally came. And then
I think at some point he had permanent whiskey dick.
Well, he was an old dude at this point. I mean, Jessica really put herself out there, I got to tell you. Anyway, welcome back, Artie. Are you feeling better? And what was wrong with you?
It's just, again, I wake up some mornings and I can't talk. I'm nauseous. I feel feverish.
What did you do the night before, though?
Nothing, really.
You must be sick a lot because
I'm not healthy.
One of the listeners pointed out that every time George Takei comes in, and George isn't here that often, that you always miss his first day.
Really?
Yeah, like the last couple of times.
Wow.
That is
See, it creeps up on you.
Maybe it's just my crazy homophobia.
Well, that's what someone else pointed out.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. That could have been it, too. By the way, speaking of George, though, you should know this. We addressed yesterday that George had a job on The Simpsons. And when he was on The Simpsons, Hank Azaria gave an interview in the paper 2 days ago that said the reason George isn't on The Simpsons anymore is because he creeped the entire staff out.
Really?
Yeah, and George was shocked by this.
He was like, no idea how.
So anyway, I got the clip from Hank Azaria's press conference talking about George.
Oh.
And we can finally directly hear what it is that he said.
He's such a nice guy. I wouldn't... Creep is the last word I'd use to describe George.
I hardly got to know the guy when I did the show.
Exactly. So here we go. This is Hank Azaria from a press conference speaking about our announcer who doesn't creep us out, George Takei.
What's your favorite guest star has been on the show? I know George Takei from Star Trek.
Yes, wonderful. Now, George Takei, he came and did the first show, and then he didn't want to do anymore. So afterwards, I did George Takei. So whenever you hear Akira the waiter, that is me. He creeped out a lot of the staff. He did. There was a young intern named CJ, a young man who would hand out the new rewrites, and he handed George his rewrites, and George said to him, "Oh, thank you. I'm going to call you Angel." So we called CJ Angel after that.
That is really creepy, isn't it? That's great. Have you run into him at all since...
Not since, no.
That's a cheap shot.
Yeah, that really is.
He's trying to be funny.
He's being funny, but that's a rotten story.
Like that.
You should demand a...
you should sue him.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, demand an apology, at least.
I think so. I'm going to go see the play, and I'll go backstage. But... people all do that sort of thing. None of the other Star Trek people have ever done the show since, so it's just...
We'll find...
Is there a falling out between Star Trek and The Simpsons?
I don't think so.
I believe so.
I guess Fred is the real Star Trek fan.
George ever deal directly with Hank? I'm just kind of curious.
No, I don't think I ever did.
That's even shittier.
Right.
That's even a shittier thing.
He made that story up.
He's going on something that's pure hearsay.
Yeah, he's working the room.
Because you could tell from that, just from that comment, he never met George.
He's trying to come up with a tag to the story.
He's an asshole.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, he's an asshole. You can quote me.
Freddie.
If Fred says it, you better not argue.
He's an asshole.
I'll quote Fred.
And you can yell that when you go see his play. Asshole. George Takei here.
It is like, when you're in that position, like in front of a press conference or whatever, there is pressure to be funny or witty, and he just was going with it. He saw some laughs.
Then George gets the reputation that he's a creep.
It's all at George's expense, and that could deter you from getting work. Absolutely.
Hank Azaria should come on this show, confront George Takei, and really, if this is a true story, fine, tell it, or admit that he made that up to be funny.
I maybe sense another imitator coming on.
No, I'm
Should you get the real one?
I'm saying let's get the real one in here.
We don't know anyone who does a great Hank Azaria.
We don't know anyone that does an impression of Hank Azaria.
We don't even know how to tell people who it was.
That's right. All right. So let's take a couple of phone calls. Let's go to Gary in Los Angeles. Yes, Gary.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
I was calling because I think that, Artie really should be punished for his absenteeism. And one idea, I think, is that he should get on the scale. We should find out really how much...
What about that, Artie? You have to weigh in.
I know Howard likes me to do this.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we need an accurate weight if you're going to die on it.
What do I give a shit?
All right, let's find out.
What did you weigh in?
Are you going to get depressed? Are you going to get depressed after you weigh in?
No, he's going to get depressed anyway.
All right. Do you think he's heavier than 300 or under? Let's do the over-under.
He looks like he's more than 300 now.
All right.
First of all...
Do you think you're over 300?
Yeah, I do.
I think you are, too.
But are you going to go into a major depression? I worry about you.
Well, dude, what are you going to do?
Do you think...
He's got an emotional friend T-shirt.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, Sal gave it to me as a gift.
I can tell Artie's worried about his weight because he's taking his shoes off. He doesn't
He's getting undressed with his weight.
My $72,000 wad of money.
What's the next milestone?
In the fucking article, this guy wrote that I'm 305 pounds. I'm like, how did he...
I guess he figured...
Scale in the chair.
The guy is a good writer. He said... At the Conan thing, there's a lot of funny shit in there that he wrote that's kind of
It's a good article.
He says, for a Conan O'Brien appearance, I shaved for the first time in 2 weeks, and all of my chins were glistening.
Yeah.
That is cruel.
You know what? Weighing in doesn't seem so bad compared to that little write-up. All right, let me see.
Yeah, that is the walk of a man over 300 pounds.
Yeah, what's the new milestone, Howard? Do you think 310 would be the new milestone?
310 would be crazy. Then it would force him to go on a diet.
You think that's
that would do it.
What was the last weight?
Wait, I have news. Artie weighs exactly 300.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Look at you, surviving the holidays.
I love that I live in a world where that's good news.
You're doing better than I thought.
Look at Mr. Happy. Now he's not all depressed.
Yeah, but we're heading into Christmas and all those parties.
That's right.
What could he gain over Christmas?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you have to keep tabs on him. But look at you. Maybe from your illness. Did you shit a lot?
Actually, I did.
That's why you wanted to weigh in.
And I threw up.
Oh, and you probably didn't eat.
So you haven't eaten in a day or two.
You know what?
Callista Flock
I mean, you're falling away.
At the wrap-up show, we talked about a way to feel really good and maybe even get addicted to it.
Here's George from the wrap-up show.
He's going to get addicted to feeling good. I heard that. Oh, that's funny.
All right, here is George weighing in on Artie's health, because there was a lot of speculation after Artie missed a day yesterday. Real quick, let me play that for you. This is the wrap-up show.
Artie gets special treatment because Artie's talent. I get it. You know what? I'll go you one step further. If this were Jackie, I think this would be an enormous issue. But it's not, and I can't explain to you why. I think one of the things is that we took the whole Artie. And part of getting Artie's heroin stories and part of getting Artie's insane stories is because Artie walks the walk. And when you walk the walk, you're going to have sick day.
All right, that's one speculation on Artie and why he gets
away with
missing so many shows. Yeah. Here is George weighing in on how to get Artie healthy.
Robin, I mean, she has really transformed herself, and she should be the inspiration for Artie. I mean, she did it, and
Artie refuses to take a coffee enema. Because that's one of the things Robin's doing.
Oh, is that what she did?
Some of the things.
You know, it's a great feeling. An enema can really, I had a colonoscopy, about 3 weeks ago. And, they fill you full of liquids. You have to keep on drinking water or some kind of liquid until you're really bloated, And then, during the course of the rest of the day, you dehydrate. And everything comes out. And then after it's been all out, you feel so clean. I think he should get an enema. He is going to get addicted to that great feeling. It's so, you feel so alive and, so light.
Wow.
Can you imagine Artie addicted to enemas?
It is a real high.
Everything else, Robin.
What? I mean, do we need another thing Artie's addicted to?
And can
A
you
serial enema taker.
running around looking for his works?
By the way, there was a lot of talk about Jessica Hahn, banging Evel Knievel.
What a great story.
And then Gary learned on the wrap-up show that Jessica would have banged him, too. All he had to do was give her the signal, which was lay down on a bed and basically say, come over here. That's what it's, yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm bummed about is, I've known Jessica for a long time, and, I remember being in the Playboy Mansion one night. Remember late one night I was at the Playboy Mansion? And it was just Jessica and I was up in her room. She even called and, had the kitchen open for me and made me, dinner.
Yeah.
And I didn't try anything on her.
I know, Gary, and honestly, I know, because I really liked you. This is all before. I know, you never did. I kind of felt bad about that. I just thought you just never found me attractive.
No, I found you totally attractive.
Wow.
I didn't want to be one of those goofballs, every guy tried to hit on you.
Were you waiting for Jessica to make the first move?
No, I don't know.
I was waiting for Gary because I kind of had a little, I had crushes on people, but Gary was we hung out and he came to he's fun. Gary's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I used to hang out with Jessica a lot. I just figured she thought I was that goofy little idiot.
No, I really
Jessica,
liked you.
What we could have had.
Oh my God, Gary, can you imagine if we were at the mansion? We had all those private rooms. We were in my suite. Oh God, Gary.
So would Gary have been in?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Wow.
Man, now she tells him.
Hey, Jessica, you kind of...
I'm starting to sound really bad.
Well, yeah, I mean there isn't anybody you won't do.
Is there anybody on the staff you wouldn't do?
There's a lot of people. That's how how you think. There's so much you don't know. No, seriously, Artie. There's so much you guys don't know, as much as you do know. I mean...
Well, tell us something.
No, it's like Dominic said yesterday. There's things that just... What you know about me is nothing compared
Evel Knievel really shook me.
That threw us for a loop.
I don't tell everything. I just, whatever you find out, I'll confirm.
I've seen Evel Knievel, and I mean, that guy, you would think he'd be the last one to be getting,
Well, you know what? You said one of the reasons you wouldn't be with Jessica is you were afraid it would get in a magazine or something.
Yeah.
But obviously, she keeps quiet.
She does.
Oh, I have a lot of secrets.
She does. Any A-listers?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Who you got there?
Well, Howard,
Give me one name. I'd be really shocked to know that you had an affair with.
Okay, I'm trying to think of who wouldn't kill me. You always have to wait for them to die.
And nobody's died lately?
I know. I'm trying to think.
I know you told me you blew Gene Simmons, right?
Well, that's nothing. I mean, again, remember, guys, I was single and kind of like dating, I guess.
Right.
Just my dates were just,
But there are some guys in Hollywood where when... they don't seem to mind when chicks come out with the stuff because they're almost proud of it, like, Nicholson. And
they could use the publicity.
Yeah, who's the hottest famous guy?
I just wouldn't do that. I can't. I mean, I would tell you probably off the air, but I don't even know if that's okay just yet.
Well, I'll tell you we're off the air, and then just say it, and then I'll trick you.
I know you would. Howard, you always do. You would get it
I'm
out.
tricky. I wonder give me a name of a guy. It would really shock me that I don't know that you
Well,
had.
think of some people in the 80s who had movies out and,
80s and movies.
Al Pacino?
No.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris?
No.
Chuck Norris.
Guys, don't do this to me.
Ted Knight.
Vincent Gardenia?
Ted Knight?
Who?
Ted Knight.
Vincent Gardenia.
First of all, Ted Knight was in Caddyshack. And...
No. John Candy. No, I'm joking.
What about Chevy Chase? Eddie Murphy?
Steve Gutenberg.
George Burns?
Big. Well, I was just going to say bigger, but...
Steven Seagal.
Tom Selleck.
Oh, Seagal's a good guy.
Action. Guys, I can't. I'll get in so much trouble, honestly.
Steven Seagal?
Arnold?
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? Rodney Dangerfield?
Rodney?
No, guys, just now, not.
You double-team Rodney with Sam?
Yeah, right?
Wilford Brimley, I bet, was probably on you.
Yeah, that was the man.
What about Bill Shatner?
Bill Shatner?
No, I wouldn't do that, too.
All right. Well, what can I tell you? But
listen, that Artie.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, my God, you guessed now.
Anyway, what about Artie?
Listen, I'm serious. First of all, I just think Artie's just everybody should just leave the guy alone. He had a day off, but he needs me, guys. It's probably not something he could even explain. He just needs me for like a day.
And you could fix him.
I could at least change his attitude and make him happier. He needs
she
a passion.
could. Artie, she could fix you. I'm telling you. I've seen her in action.
Well, I mean, you're talking about something outside of sex? What are you talking about?
Well, she's talking about really
taking care of you.
Showing you that she's going to improve your attendance. Right.
Artie's very shy, probably, and it just doesn't want a lot of talk and stuff. Just show him exactly how great, and not with me, but just show him.
Show him how great a subservient woman could be.
Well, I actually went on a date Friday night with a beautiful girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you find her?
24-year-old girl.
How much?
She works by me. Yeah, right.
Did she charge you?
No.
Did you just give her money anyway out of habit?
No. Indirectly.
Here's 10 grand. You saved me 10.
I gave it to a waiter who brought her food.
Right.
Indirectly, you always pay.
How'd you meet this broad at a gig?
I met her around town by me. She actually works by me.
Nice. You feeling like you might want to...
What did you throw a line on her and she went for it?
I don't know. I had seen her a couple of times, and I guess I wore her down. That's how I got.
Did you read my new article in Playboy?
Oh, God, I hid that from her.
You know, Howard, I feel like I'm really doing the Howard Stern show now. Here's Artie sitting next to me with a voluptuous piece of bagel, glistening
with butter,
melted butter, and
has now apologized for an angry confrontation with reporters who said he threatened them. He was in Savannah to promote a program giving free prescriptions to low-income people and became upset with reporters' questions on Friday and terminated the interview.
What question? Could they ask Montel Williams? I mean, he should be thrilled the reporter showed up.
Montel Williams!
Who's looking for Montel Williams? I mean, you got to be kidding me with this story.
He got mad. The truth. He got angry.
First of all, he's there promoting glasses. He should be happy any reporter would take that seriously and show up. What did you say he was promoting?
I said prescriptions for low-income people. Free prescriptions.
He should be happy somebody's covering that.
One of the most pretentious things I've ever seen in my life. Years ago, I got invited to, the Baldwins put a big charity event on it because their mother had breast cancer. So they put a big breast cancer charity on at the Waldorf in New York. And I wanted to impress this chick, and I took her to it, big charity event. Montel Williams was the host, and his opening monologue was how he was misdiagnosed with male breast cancer. And how he had 3 days of hell thinking he had male breast cancer, and it turns out he didn't have it.
Oh,
and then he started crying at the end. And he made it all about him. He made it all about these women out there.
Describe to me if you have any more details, Robin. What did Montel Williams get upset about?
They asked him a question about the drug companies that, of course, are sponsoring these free prescriptions, I guess. Let me see if I can find the question.
A maniac.
Let me see.
He threatened the reporters.
Yeah, he actually said to them, he walked up with his bodyguard to
there you go.
Courtney Scott.
A girl?
That sounds like a girl to me. He went with a bodyguard to get in the face of a girl. Started shaking his finger at her and said, "Don't look at me like that. Do you know who I am? I'm a big star, and I can look you up, find where you live, and blow you up."
Wow, he can? Now I know who to call when someone gets out of line with me.
Well, maybe it wasn't the question she asked. It was the way she looked at him.
I don't care. He should be happy anyone's looking at him. Montel Williams. Like somebody shows up and even knows he's a celebrity.
It's so stupid.
The comment that got him all upset was, do you think pharmaceutical companies would be discouraged from research and development if their profits were restricted?
That's a legitimate question. I mean, he got upset with that? Wow. Well, he's not. Is he stable?
He's a hothead.
Yeah, I mean, put him away.
Really?
I'm going to have you bumped off, honey.
I think he needs some drugs.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you ought to take part in that free prescription program. The Eagles have the #1 album, or they have had a couple of weeks the #1 album on the Billboard 200.
Yeah, good for them.
So I haven't heard anything from it. I decided I would take a listen.
All right.
Here's a little bit of some of the songs that are on the album. It's a 2-disc set, believe it or not. And number 21 is the single, How Long?
How long has this been going on?
Sound good.
They're a good band, man.
Here's the one Joe Walsh song on the album I'm talking.
Kind of mellow.
Here's the Long Road Out of Eden.
Moon shining.
All right. Sounds nice.
You don't like those songs.
I don't know. I'm losing interest. Eagles, what is this?
Busy being fabulous.
Busy being fabulous. All right.
That sounds eagle-ish.
Yeah. Here's the other track. I don't know the name of this one, but it's from the Eagles, a new album.
The house next door to me's been sold to niggers. They claim to be wild Indians from the plains.
What do you think of that one, George?
Oh, boy.
The tune is nice.
Right.
You found something good to say about it. I have one more cut over there. Business as usual.
Sounds good.
Around and killing niggers.
Oh, stop it.
Sorry.
Stephon Marbury was being lauded the other night because he played even though his father had died. But now in the paper they're saying he didn't know it.
Yeah, so it doesn't count.
They kept it from him until after the game was over at the request of his family. So,
well, hey, man.
He wasn't so brave.
He's a real good player. It's just the Knicks, they don't know what it is.
There's no chemistry on
Let me
this.
see, what's the word? They suck?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like going to the games, though.
Yeah, Marbury's a great player, but he's one of those guys, he's never really delivered, on anything.
But isn't it hard to deliver if you don't have the support of a team?
Well,
have they ever built the right team around him? That's my question.
Been on other teams that had more support. The Timberwolves, he was with Kevin Garnett, which is an amazing player and a big guy, and then he was with the Nets for a while, better teams with the Nets.
He just never...
$70 million player.
Yeah, I know.
Is that right?
Big money, yeah.
Wow. What else is in the news, Robin?
Imus's black co-hosts are now speaking.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
Does he really have black co-hosts?
He got a black woman.
He has a black woman on the show,
Look at
and
Artie
he has
shaking
a
his head.
black
Wow.
sportscaster. You missed all this yesterday.
Is that the most demeaning thing? I mean, he went out and hired 2 black people, a black woman to be his sidekick, so to speak.
I don't begrudge anyone a job. I mean, you got to make a living in this business, but that's got to hurt them inside. That
Yeah. They were hired because he made a dumb
they're now
comment.
saying, look, we're not tokens.
And who else? And a black woman.
Sportscaster.
What's his name?
Tony Powell.
Wow.
Well,
and Tony says he's helping the black community by being on the Imus show.
Really? Is that what he's doing?
I would be letting them down if I made sure my voice wasn't heard.
Oh.
And then I think Powell says, no, that's Powell. Foster, she's the woman, Carruth Foster, says that, she will speak up. And that she was appalled when Imus made his comments about nappy-headed hoes, but she believes now he is sorry. And that she said stuff she wishes she could take back, so it's part of the human experience.
All right. There you go. Well, good luck to them.
Good luck to them.
Who's the rest of his team?
Well, it's Bernard McGurk and Charles McCoy.
Oh, he took Bernard.
The rest of that super talented group.
That ratings getting... Man, I don't know. That is something else. Man.
Yeah, so good luck to, the review is that, they still have to establish a new chemistry now that they all have all these new players. Not a lot of
talent under one
talking
roof.
was done by others yesterday.
Yeah. A lot of talent in that room. Can't help but be a hit show, I'm sure.
I don't know. Sometimes you get those super groups together.
You get that right chemistry going.
At the end of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, when all those guys are on stage together, sometimes it doesn't sound too good.
That's right.
And the America's basketball team of pro all-stars that we've been losing.
Yeah.
I don't see how they can miss with that team.
Yeah.
I wish them the best. Anything else, Robin?
Yeah. Are we going to war with Iran anytime soon?
Let's hope, because, then we can really drain the resources of this country. We could lose another one.
Here's the National Security Advisor, Stephen Handy, who says Iran no longer has a nuclear weapons program, number one.
Who are we going to get to fight the war? We're running out of young people.
I think they're going to just take average citizens off the street and give them guns.
There was a covert nuclear weapons program. It also reveals that, unknown to us, that program was halted in the fall of 2003.
So we're watching them very closely, and he says that we can't be complacent about Iran.
I think there is going to be a tendency or a lot of people to say, problem's less bad than we thought, let's relax. And I think our view is that would be a mistake.
Well, I mean, it probably would have been, a thing you could consider if Iran really did have a tremendous threat. But with the blunder of going into Iraq, not letting us finish the situation in Afghanistan, we are overextended. The only person left to go fight is Scott DePace, our director. He's very passionate about war.
Arthur
feels we should be there.
Arthur Trita Parsi says that Bush has exaggerated the threat posed by Iran.
Who knows?
It's almost night and day. You have, on the one hand, Condoleezza Rice saying categorically that Iran is lying when it's saying that it's not going for a nuclear weapon. And then you have the NIE saying that the Iranians actually stopped the weapons program in 2003.
Arnold Schwarzenegger said we need to put the remaining resources into pushing the Earth away from the sun, or else we're all dead anyway. So I like that. I like that plan.
President Bush says Iran with a nuclear weapons program means, or with nuclear weapons means Armageddon.
I believe they want to have the capacity, the knowledge, in order to make a nuclear weapon, and I know it's in the world's interest to prevent them from doing so. I believe that
I agree. That's true. We don't want Iran having nuclear weapons, but, there's a lot of nuts out there who have nuclear weapons.
That's what I was going to say. We've been crazed every time somebody else gets a nuclear weapon.
I mean, North Korea couldn't be any worse than our worst enemy, so.
Or Pakistan.
Or Pakistan, that's right.
Well, at any time in some of these volatile countries, they could be taken over by people you wouldn't want to have their hand on a button.
Yeah, look at all of Russia. The former Soviet Union's nuclear weapons are going out to the highest bidder.
Right.
Exactly. And
Pakistan's been selling.
Did you say Pakistan?
Pakistan.
Yeah, I like how you say it. I like that.
Give it a little continental pronunciation.
Terrific. Anything else?
I appreciate that. The election continues, and they say that Barack Obama has a slight lead in Iowa, and now Hillary Clinton is attacking him directly as a result. Here's Hillary saying that Obama doesn't have the experience to be president.
Someone who is ready on day one to make the decisions and the changes we need, or to put America in the hands of someone with little national or international experience. He started running for president as soon as he arrived in the United States Senate.
All right, there you go. The mud is being slung officially. I like it.
They're turning on each other.
All right.
So we'll have to see how that goes. That little dog that Leona Helmsley left $12 million to, it's amazing what happens around money. So, yeah, I told you the other day it takes $300,000 a year to take care of this dog, and he's got a chef that cooks for him and a whole bunch of things going on.
Good for him.
Constantly being groomed and taken care of. But there's a maid who used to work for Leona Helmsley who's now suing the dog for $12 million.
Oh, my God. Get in line with Evel Knievel's guy. I was reading an article today. I don't know if you read it, Robin, about these monkeys. They're smarter.
I was going to tell that story.
Oh, good.
You think you're smarter than a chimp?
Chimpanzees, they tested young chimpanzees against men.
No. Students?
Students.
And their mothers.
Yeah, and the chimpanzees are better at memory retention with numbers
than the students?
Than students.
Or
How
their
old
mothers?
are the students?
The students were college-age students.
College students. They're saying that it seems to be that chimpanzees are smarter than human college students. And let me tell you something.
I believe it.
That would mean that perhaps we have absolutely no right to treat these chimpanzees any worse than we do human beings.
But not only that, it makes you question whether any of us should have nuclear weapons. We're no smarter than chimps.
We're not even sure that we're the highest on the chain.
That's right.
The chimpanzees, they're saying, might be higher on the chain than us.
Man, we've, tortured them for medical research.
That's right.
Some of them?
What college students? I mean, what college
These were Japanese students.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not kidding.
Japanese, very bright people.
They're the best students, yeah.
Now, you should know that, George.
Because I'm Japanese?
That's of course.
I know a lot of stupid Japanese, too.
I don't. I've never met one.
Are they at Kyoto University?
I'll tell you one thing.
That's a very prestigious university.
I never met chimpanzees that want to be tucked in by elves at night.
The findings challenge conventional wisdom and the belief of most scientists that humans are smarter than apes, according to the researchers. Most previous studies of chimpanzee memory, though not all, have suggested people have better memories. No one can imagine that young chimpanzees at the age of 5, had a better performance on memory tasks than humans.
Bring those chimps in here. Let them be #1 in New York radio 18 years in a row.
You think you're better at radio than a chimpanzee?
I do. I think I'm better than anyone. What do you think of that?
Well, we've never tried a chimp.
That's right.
That's right.
I bet you a chimp could beat Imus.
When you were leaving, they probably should have tried a chimp.
Hey, remember, didn't I lose to a chimp in one of the...
You did?
I think that was a monkey. It was a capuchin, wasn't it? Not
a cappuccino.
It was a Georgine.
What the fuck is the difference?
Oh, they're slim and graceful.
Robin, is there anything else in the news? Or?
Yes, I wonder if anybody here can relate to this or thinks this may happen to them someday.
This is a great-looking guy with a huge cock?
The skeletal
You're interested, huh?
remains of a reclusive elderly woman, fully clothed as if she was about to go out, were found in her Brooklyn home yesterday, 2 years to the month since neighbors say they last saw her.
Yeah.
70 years old, found lying on her side in the second-floor hallway of a 3-story building she owned on East 92nd Street. And she was not found for 2 years.
No.
That's not funny.
Who's left?
Steve Langford, motherfucker.
Brad Pitt puts us all to shame. I got to start doing some of this stuff, because I really feel...
You used to. You used to be a big sister.
I know.
What is Superman doing now?
He's rebuilding New Orleans. He just announced the plans for 150 homes, and he's encouraging all Americans to get involved in the rebuilding of New Orleans. He was spurred on to do this when he saw that the reconstruction wasn't going quickly enough. We just sit around and let these things happen. Brad is showing us we have to take action. Here's Brad
He's like the male Oprah.
Encouraging all Americans to help rebuild a new New Orleans.
So the plan here is to start with 150 homes. To build those 150 homes, I need the help of the American people. We need the help of the American people. We need to all join together to do this.
And he hopes to rebuild all areas of New Orleans.
We begin here, but my hope is that we can get next door to Jefferson Parish, that we can get into Central City, that we can keep growing this thing. And
don't forget, he dumped Jennifer Aniston.
So the man is willing to act.
Yeah, he's willing to do stuff.
More than George Bush. I'm willing to vote for Brad for president.
Oh, we know why.
Well, he's not running, George.
Don't get carried away.
Well, he should.
And we'd like Pam Anderson for president, too. If it prevents him from doing Ocean's 14, I'm for it.
By the way, Oprah is very jealous of this, and in retaliation is going to raise 300 people from the dead who actually died in the floods.
Wow.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness.
She's going to New Orleans with a guy who evidently can do this, who can raise people from the dead. So she is not only...
Winfrey, Negro woman
Oprah says, who's going to bring back all the people who died in New Orleans? Me.
Well, you see, it's once somebody takes a step that people start to act. It's very important.
Right.
Natalie Portman is, I guess, promoting Hanukkah, which is also coming up. I don't know exactly when Hanukkah starts. Do you?
Tonight.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know everything.
You are a mocker.
Early.
I'm the top mocker.
Here's Natalie saying that her dad sings Hanukkah songs.
My dad knows upwards of 300 Hanukkah songs and likes to sing them all while eating. And then, like, the whole...
I hope she was nude during this interview because I'd be asleep.
And she says her father loves Hanukkah.
A lot of, like, dances.
How old is she that she's still talking about her father?
With the songs, like, you know, about, like, when the Maccabees came and, you know, all that stuff. It's very exciting.
Wow.
I would like to see those dances.
Fucking waste.
I was telling you about the British teacher who was jailed in the Sudan because she let her 7-year-old second graders name their teddy bear Muhammad. Well, after several hours of imprisonment, she has been released from police custody.
Yeah, remind me never to go to that country.
To the British embassy, and I guess is making her way back to England, and will probably never be able to teach those 2 second graders again.
They lock you in jail for naming a teddy bear Muhammad.
Yeah, this
Well, she was going to get 40 lashes to boot.
Yeah. But they said common sense has prevailed, and she's now leaving the country.
She said the next time I name a bear... She said, the next time I name a bear, I'm going to name it Buddha, because they're not into violence.
Really?
We're totally nonviolent.
Right.
But she says she feels for her students who, she is deprived of, once again...
We're still trapped in a backward country.
Giving an education.
Right.
That's right. In Iowa, they have settled a victim abuse suit. The Roman Catholic Archdiocese there has... offered $37 million to 150 victims of 50 years of abuse. This means that the diocese can get out of bankruptcy and go on. The money will be divided among 156 people who say they suffered sexual abuse by priests and lower-level employees dating from the late 1930s.
I believe that, but I don't believe Natalie Portman's father knows 300 Hanukkah songs. I don't even think there are 300 Hanukkah songs.
We have to get him in here.
She's full of shit.
Part of the settlement
Gary.
will be set aside for the victims who may still come forward.
Book Natalie Portman's father. Let's see him do 100 Hanukkah songs.
Yeah, really.
What is it? Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I'm a little potato latke.
Does he know the Sandler one?
I'm a little potato latke. I don't know that one.
I'm a little potato latke, short and stout.
I bet he probably knows the Adam Sandler one, right?
Let's see, Hanukkah songs. I mean, I don't think there are 5 Hanukkah songs. Honest to God.
Not a big lover of the
I'm a big
holiday.
I'm a big Hanukkah song guy, and I don't even know 5.
Finally, this morning, Scott Weiland was arrested for driving under the influence of a drug after he crashed his car. But his publicist says it was a minor accident and denies the allegation. The lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver was driving on a state highway on November 21st when he had the accident. He was arrested after an officer noticed he showed signs of impairment and failed a field sobriety test.
Suck a knuckle-gus.
Weiland was taken to Van Nuys jail, where he refused to take a blood or urine test. According to the police report, he was booked and released on $40,000 bail. His next court appearance will be on December 13th. It was, we just had Slash in here who said everybody was doing really well.
You might have spoke too soon.
He said Scott Weiland was the Boy Scout of the group.
Yes.
Oh, so you can
everybody
imagine.
should be in trouble. That's what's happening.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, George Takei. What an honor to have you with us. And I continue to watch Heroes and admire your work. And
I'm honored to be here.
And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Artie, good to have you back. Sorry you were ill.
Can we expect you tomorrow?
Artie, you think you can make the show tomorrow?
I don't know. Talk to Teddy.
Try to get in touch with your assistant.
Saturday, December 8th, King Norris at Mickey's Filanes, 431 White Plains Road, Eastchester, New York, 914-395-3838. This Friday, December 7th, see The Killers of Comedy, featuring Artie Lang and special guest Scott the Engineer at the State Theater in Cleveland, Ohio. January 4th at the Avalon in Sacramento, and January 5th at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. For more info, go to RevBobLevy.com or TheKillersOfComedy.com. To book Benji and his naked lesbian bachelor party strippers and to see their new, dirty, interactive website, go to dialadancer.com or call 1-800-414-7808.
I was thinking about him the other day. It was like that marriage was he took some time off, and then he sprung back with, incredible vigor.
The guys always think they can make that play to be, the one man, the one woman man.
Yeah.
A
guy like him.
Yeah.
I like how his time off from sex was a marriage.
Yeah. And the cool thing is he keeps the wife the ex-wife and the 2 kids he had with her, like in some house right near him.
I heard she's got like a $14 million home next door to the mansion.
It's called a vault, that $14 million, because you never see her.
And he keeps them locked away, like you say.
They're hidden.
That's it. Yeah,
you don't
cool.
see the kids. I don't know what happened to those kids.
Apparently, he has everything under control, that guy.
Yeah.
And nobody gives him any trouble.
No.
You don't hear a peep out of the wife.
No stress.
He's one guy who figured it out.
I'm looking in the tabloids, and I see a headline, Eddie Murphy's divorce getting nasty. This stuff never happens to Hef.
No. It's like the mafia.
You don't give him any trouble.
All right. Hey, everybody. Busy day for me yesterday. Did you hear the announcement?
No.
We have a new program director at Channel 100.
Really?
Yep. I hired one. I mean, Sirius hired one.
Who is that?
Tim Sabian is the program director of our new channel.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
It was big news yesterday in the radio industry.
I bet.
Yeah.
It must have shaken a few people.
Yeah, it shook a few people up. Tim joining the team.
Wow.
Coming over with us.
That's great.
Yeah, very excited about Tim joining us.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah. He's shot out of a cannon. Tim is the program director of WYSP. He also is the group program director for about 7 Infinity stations.
Well, there's Tim's contribution, that scream of his.
Gets Tim screaming when we hit #1 in Philly. You need that kind of energy. So, I've been speaking with Tim for a while about it, and
wow, I did not know that was going on. That's very exciting. Congratulations to Tim and us.
And us.
It'd be wonderful to have him.
Tim's a great guy.
There, yes.
Yeah. So it's the real deal.
But is he moving here?
Yeah, he's going to get a place here. He has his place in, Philly, but he also is going to get he's planning on finding an apartment here in Manhattan.
I see.
So he can work here, and I guess maybe on weekends go home and for a while and then figure everything out. It was kind of a shock to the industry because Tim's been a key part of this company for many, many years.
Yes.
I thought it was bizarre, when I was talking to Tim, I go, what do you think their reaction will be? And he says, they're going to fire my ass right out of there. I go, no, I don't think so. I said, they'll be gentlemen about it. He goes, I don't care. He goes, sure enough, yesterday, boom.
Boom.
Second he told him, Joel had him escorted out of the building.
Escorted?
Escorted. Because that's nice.
How come we have to stay?
So when Joel gets a new job somewhere in his life, maybe he can suffer the humiliation of being escorted out of a building.
Call the police on him.
Let's call the police and have him thrown in jail. I love the whole reaction.
He got escorted out of the... I mean, this is a guy who's been like a loyal employee.
Yeah, like, what was he going to do, steal something?
Hey, is Baba Booey here?
I haven't seen him.
Happy birthday, Artie.
Oh, thanks.
Is Artie's birthday?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me think. What day is it?
That's big radio news, too.
Baba Booey not here? What?
We're trying to figure out where he is right now.
He must be in trouble.
Kidding.
Can you get me Tim Sabian on the phone? Do you have his number, or you know how to do that?
So let me ask you something. He came here to tell Joel in person?
No, I don't know how we should
get the details of exactly what happened.
Well, Viacom's having big meetings, powwows here in the city. I guess they do it once a year. They have their big programming meeting. And I
guess Tim won't be there.
No, Tim felt he shouldn't be there. He said, I'm coming. Even though one thing has nothing to do with the other. Tim's a total pro. He's not going to sit there and give away their big secrets.
Right.
I've even asked him, I go, hey, what's going on in these big powwows? He goes, that wouldn't be ethical. I'm not going to, I'm not going to tell your business. I don't tell their business. I said, good. That's the kind of guy we want. Like an ethical human being.
Mm-hmm.
So, he was just totally cool about it. The guy's been programming, I don't know how long he's been with this company, 20 years?
Yeah, he was up here for a while, and then he went down to Philly.
Mm-hmm. So Tim will be joining us over there, and he's full of energy and lots of ideas, and everybody's all stoked. Oh, there's Tim. Tim.
My man.
Hey, brother.
What's going on?
Welcome to the Howard 100 team.
Let's get it going.
Let's go now.
I'm ready.
Tim was such a wreck.
You tell Tim to go, he'll go.
Tim's not exactly ready. I'm talking to him yesterday, and we're having a conversation. And, of course, this is my day off yesterday, and I was over at lecturing to anyone I could get a hold of, and made Tim get on the phone to hear my lecturing.
Oh, dear.
Because you know me, I must have lectured for 2 hours before I ran out of steam. I was on fire. And,
no days off. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, well, Tim says to me, hey, Howard, you know, I think I need a mental health day. I'm going to come up there. I go, all right, you take a mental health day, pal.
It's been an emotional ride the last couple of weeks here.
So what happened?
When did you spring the news?
Yesterday morning.
And how did you do it? Did you do it by phone or did you do it in person?
By phone and in person, both.
Who'd you do it to?
Well, I did it locally here in Philadelphia.
To who?
To Peter Kleiner.
Who's that?
He's the general manager.
I didn't even know this guy.
Yeah.
Have I ever met him?
Yeah, you met him, you know. And then it was tough with the staff because the staff is such a great group of people, and I've worked with them for a long, long time, and so that was tough. But
wow.
I spoke to Kid Chris.
Yeah.
He stopped by today. He was really...
Yeah, you just hired him, right?
Yeah, he was in shock. He goes, oh, great.
Yeah. I got some good news and some bad news, Chris. You're working at YSP. The bad news is I'm not.
Stuck you here on your own. So you told this guy, Peter...
Right, and then he called corporate and let them know, and then, they wanted me to quietly just pick up my book bag and leave.
Did they escort you out of the building?
No.
Oh, I heard they did.
Escorting.
I had heard you were escorted.
Well,
if you hadn't gone.
Yeah, come on.
He did the smart thing, though. He cleaned out his desk like Friday.
Oh, did he? So he didn't have much to...
Yeah.
Well, it's radio. You don't put anything up on the walls.
Right.
I've learned that years ago.
So Tim's, hey Tim, what besides WYSP in Philly, what other stations did you program? Like do you have a whole bunch of, are you on, do you have some sort of corporate?
Yeah, I oversaw the active rock stations in the company.
Yeah, you're the active rock program. What is active rock?
It's things like Audio Slave, Green Day, that type of stuff.
Oh, and you're in charge of all those formats?
Correct. And then also locally here in Philadelphia, oversaw like all the stations here, like the news stations, the sports station, the talk stations, and the oldie station. And so, I've been busy.
Hey, there's some guy on the phone wants to say you're a scumbag. Let me hear what's up.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Walt, what's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering why your buddy Tim there doesn't play the beginning of your show, and he plays all them stupid Cousin Ed promos, and he cuts off the beginning. They usually come in about 6:02.
Tim, is that right? You guys cut off the beginning of the show?
Yeah, we cut off the first 2 hours, Howard. And
yeah, well, you can make a joke. I'm telling you, I listen to YSP all the time, and I'm down in Baltimore right now, and this HFS does the same thing. They started getting when you first come in for your private part soundtrack. That's what we heard down in Baltimore.
Is that true?
We play promos or a couple of spots in the beginning of the show, and then we go right into the show.
Well, what time? Hour usually starts the show about 5:56. Half the time you don't get in until about 5:58, 6 o'clock. I've been listening since it was on YSP. I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Hey, Tim, you're fired.
Thank you.
No, we're bringing him over because we want to be cut off.
Hey, nice. Yeah, thanks for slowing up my career.
Yeah, you're not going to come over and cut us off, are you?
Yeah. I love Tim, but I don't think you gave Nunos a big chance, really.
Well, Nunos is the farting program.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's in charge of that. Tim has to leave his office when we do more farting.
For Nuno's expertise.
I don't even think Tim has an office yet over there.
Right. He's got to find some place to be.
Yeah, they got to give him an office and everything.
Just like the old, I remember when I was at K-Rock, when you were doing Looking for Miss Howard Stern at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, there'd be like 40 girls in lingerie standing outside my office. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, I got to tell you, though, it's like, the offices over there are weird. Hey, by the way, where's Fafa Fooey? Because I want to find out. I don't want a glass wall in my office. They have all glass walls.
Right.
Like
so you're going to have an office inside the...
inside our
area?
compound, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I don't want glass walls. The only thing I do in my office is sleep.
Right.
I don't want people watching me sleep.
You don't even need a window.
No, I don't want window. I don't want glass walls. Who the hell wants a glass wall?
You don't need to be watched while you sleep.
The only stuff I ever want to do in my office is sleep. Or have sex.
Is that wrong?
Which I've done both.
You've had sex in that office back there?
Absolutely.
Who'd you have sex with?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on.
Not Beth.
I know it wasn't Beth.
Because I can have sex with her anytime.
Who was it?
There were people I've had sex with up there.
How did you get up there?
How do I get up there?
I mean, right after the show?
Not right after the show, no.
So
there was a time I needed to do that, yeah.
When?
When I was keeping things on the down low.
Well, who'd you do it with? Tell us now.
Yeah,
Time to disclose.
Lucky.
That I believe.
Let me know where you did it. So let me know where you did it so I don't sit there.
Well, I'm getting new furniture.
Oh, good.
Let me pick out some new furniture.
Yeah, not taking the stained stuff.
No, I'm not taking that stained, ratty couch. And I don't need much stuff in my office, man.
He needs a bed, obviously.
Yeah. Tim's got to get all set up. When are you going to start?
Monday.
Monday, really?
Yeah, Monday. I'm going up there this week, and then I get an apartment and get everything set up so I can start, just hit the ground running on Monday.
Are you moving your family up?
Absolutely.
Oh, my.
I don't even know.
Well, my kids are older, so they're cool, but my wife and I are excited to move up there and get settled.
All right.
So funny, I know nothing about Tim's personal life because I was sitting there with Don Buchwald, and I go, Tim, I said, man, Tim's going to, he's got his wife and kids, and Don goes, oh, he's divorced. I go, he is? He goes, yeah, I think he's divorced. He didn't have any family. I go, oh, good.
Oh, perfect. Another radio train wreck.
Yeah, now he's talking about, now he's talking about he's got a wife and kids.
Of course he does. You don't remember that? I remember when he hooked up.
Well, he's got to get rid of that wife. You got to get rid of that wife, Tim.
Oh, God, don't say it. I always got to ask myself, is it worth the house? Am I able to maintain my present lifestyle, and am I able to upgrade?
Right.
If it's yes to all three, then maybe.
So Tim's joining the team.
Yeah.
And I'm really thrilled.
Now, there's going to be like a business side to this. Those business offices, they're not inside that compound, though.
No.
Okay, they're elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where, I guess Tim's going to, I don't know where Tim's going to be set up. I guess he's going to be with all the program directors. I don't know where. I guess you're going to be with all the program directors, which is a good thing, I guess.
We'll find out. We'll figure it out.
You have no idea.
We'll figure it out.
Tim will be on the roof. He'll be bunking with Mel in that room.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
They put up some scaffolding outside of the building.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm thrilled, man, and I thought it was a great bunch of articles I read about it yesterday in some of the trade press.
Well, thank you very, very much, and I'm excited about it. And just, it was a big decision to leave a company like Viacom, and just a ton of great people that I've worked with in the company, and I appreciate everything they've done for me too. So
yeah, I mean, how did you make that decision?
No, it's true. It's you spend 15 years someplace and you get to know these people, and it's a great company and a good group of people.
Who's the biggest ass there at Viacom?
Let me see. Let me get the list out.
All right, Tim. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a great day, you guys.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Look forward to working with you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
That's Tim.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. He's a good dude. You know him at all, Artie?
Yeah, well, he put together a couple of great stand-up shows that I did, Christmas shows down at this place, the Electric Factory in Philly.
Yeah.
And he came by and would hang out. He's a great guy.
Yeah. He doesn't like Fred. That's the only problem. Wants him out.
And he still came, huh?
Yep. He said, can you get rid of Fred before I get there? I said, no. Fred's staying.
There you go. That's his loss.
Yeah. I said, you're going to have to learn to deal with Fred, just like we all did.
It can be done.
We suffer, you suffer. That's it.
It can be
done. So it's a great day and a bad day. Great day for Tim, bad day for me.
Right.
Let's just review.
Artie went to the Yankee game Friday. I know you're heartbroken the Yankees lost.
I laughed so hard when I looked at the headlines this morning.
How un-American.
I didn't even know the Yankees lost. I didn't even know, I didn't know where we were at.
Well, I watched it. I couldn't go to sleep last night because I said, well, I'm going to watch these guys lose. I'm staying up to watch them lose.
What an un-American thing to say.
Was it a close game?
No.
It was for a while. I mean, it was,
I mean, the first inning it was close.
It was, look, the Yankees don't play well against these Angels. Alex Rodriguez
did what he usually does.
He didn't hit again.
Doesn't shine at the time you need him to.
And Randy Johnson lost a big game Friday night.
Yeah, they shouldn't have even had to have played last night.
Yeah.
Isn't A-Rod like the guy they brought over from Boston after Boston kicked the Yankees?
He wasn't a Boston guy.
No. See, I don't know anything.
He was the best player in the league in a team that sucked.
Right.
And they wanted him really bad, and they worked and worked and worked to get him for situations just like they had last night, and he has yet to come through.
Well, he's the best player of the generation. I mean, he's like the Joe DiMaggio of today.
But never in the clutch situation.
And the last couple of years, he had kick-ass regular seasons, and then in the playoffs didn't really come through.
Do you curse at him when he gets up and he doesn't do anything?
I tell you, Yankee fans, I was at the game Friday night. Randy Johnson got booed like you never saw, man.
Because you have to understand, Randy Johnson is this gunslinger that blew out the Yankees a couple of years ago in their World Series against the Diamondbacks. Yeah. And now they got him, and he stalls. You
ever think he still works for the Diamondbacks?
Maybe.
And he's supposed to be there to undermine the team?
Yeah, he's a spy.
But but A-Rod seems to be immune to the booing because he had an MVP-type season. When he gets up, people chant MVP, most valuable player. But
he just blew it.
He doesn't get any hits in the postseason. Any big hits.
The look on his face, because he was in the crucial situation. Derek Jeter, who always comes through, gets up, hits a home run.
F them all.
And then A-Rod comes up, Jeter's on base, and he hits him into a double play.
Be relieved, man. Now you don't have to sit by that stupid television and be involved with the Yankees. You know?
I kind of get into it for a little while.
Will you watch the rest of these games, or will you bail out?
Yeah, no, I like baseball to the point. I've always watched the World Series.
Nah. Are you really bummed?
I am. No, I'm genuinely bummed out.
Yeah,
definitely.
And the way they went ahead, wasn't it because of that collision?
Yeah, the Gary Sheffield and this guy Bubba Crosby had a collision in the outfield, and they could have caught the ball, but they smashed into each other. They look like the Bad News Bears.
Aren't you supposed to yell out something?
But you can't. It was like the noise was so loud.
That's what they said.
You couldn't hear.
There was too much noise. They couldn't hear each other.
Yeah.
But they're running at each other. Gary Sheffield is like a tank. I mean, I don't know how Bubba Crosby missed him.
Crazy.
But I won't miss staying up late to watch these games, I must say. I mean, I'm up to like almost 1 in the morning, and, you're just groggy.
Right. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, and I'm groggy.
Yeah. But, when you watch that guy who has to have, what does he make, $20 million a year?
Which guy?
Rodriguez.
$26 million a year.
$26 million a year,
right.
Own plane, the whole thing, and then when he's supposed to do his job and earn that $26 million, and he hits into a double play, his expression doesn't change. He could care less. He's getting his money.
That's right, regardless. Hey, so Artie's at the Yankee game Friday night, and tell the story.
Well, a security guard comes over to me and says, "Excuse me, sir, do you know this gentleman?"
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, and he points to High Pitch Eric.
Oh, you're kidding.
How does High Pitch Eric get into an important Yankee game?
I'm not
like
really
that?
Sure. There's a guy he hangs with who's a great guy. This guy, Irish John. He's a really nice guy.
And Irish John seems to get everywhere.
And I think John gets tickets to stuff, and he invites High Pitch.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
And High Pitch, but I don't know for sure. But
so when the security guy comes over to you and taps you on the shoulder, like, do you turn around and he's like right there?
No,
with that hangdog face?
He was back a bunch of rows because he couldn't get to where I was sitting.
So you say to the guy, "Look, that's a nudnik. Don't bother me with him," and tell him to go away?
I said, "Yeah, I do know the guy. I'll go say hi to him." So I went up and I said hi to High Pitch, but he's got somebody on the phone he wants me to talk to. He's like, "Say hi to this girl." I'm like, "No, I try to put my face away." But
why do you even go back and talk to him? I don't understand.
Because I figured that might make him go away.
Yeah?
Where is he? Is he in your section or is he
No. He's just walking around.
Oh.
And I guess maybe he found out I was there or something. I don't know.
He walks around. He's the creepy guy just walking around.
Like he doesn't even have a seat or something?
He has a seat somewhere.
He's got a seat somewhere.
Yeah, he just
but he won't sit in it. He walks all over the stage.
Do you get the idea that he even understands the game, or is he just there to walk around and annoy you?
He doesn't seem to ever pay attention to what's going on in the game. The last year I've been to a Knick game and a Yankee game now where I've seen him, and I had really good seats, and he just shows up, and he's there like a Spike Lee or something.
And why does the security guy even get involved with him? Like, why doesn't he just say to them, "Listen, you don't sit there and leave"?
Well, it's like we always say about High Pitch Eric. He must have this evil con man rap that we're not aware of.
I know.
Because he seems to get stuff out of people. I don't know. I haven't heard it firsthand, but I'm sure he knows what to say in the right situations.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
He cons people out of money.
He's retarded, but he's not that retarded.
No, I don't think he's retarded at all.
I think the retarded thing is an act.
Who's High Pitch? Who's High Pitch? Who's High Pitch? Who's High Pitch?
Hello?
Good morning. This is Jack Meoffer from WFAG Radio, home of the Chubby Pickle. Who do we have on the line?
My name is Miss Jackson.
Why, good morning, Mrs. Jackson. You have been randomly selected to play Celebrity Trivia with Miss Kelly Clarkson. Do you know Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Hello, this is Kelly Clarkson.
Hello, Kelly.
Now, Kelly Clarkson is going to ask you one question.
Yes.
Who's high pitch?
Who is high pitch? Is that what she said?
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Big money on the line, Miss Jackson.
Well, I just lost it because I don't have a clue.
Who's high pitch?
Who is high pitch? I still don't know, and it does not sound like Kelly Clarkson.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
No, it's not.
Who's high pitch?
I don't know who high pitch is, and I could care less.
No one seems to care. Here's our general manager, Tom Chisano, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Tom.
I was going to say, we know what high pitch's rap is.
But is he retarded?
No, I mean, high pitch, I mean, he's retarded when he wants to be.
Right.
And he's a gangster when he wants to be.
Wow.
You saw what he did at Heineken that day, you know, at Amsterdam.
He's a conniver.
Absolutely. Threatened people, used your name left and right to work his way in. I'm sure that's what he does every place he goes.
What do you think of Tim Sabian joining Howard 100?
You know what? I like Tim. Tim's is an all-time favorite of mine. I'm sorry to see him leave, but it's good for you.
Yeah, I'm happy he's coming over.
He's a super guy.
They made him leave that day.
I understand that, though.
Why don't they make me leave?
Yeah, they never make us leave.
Why is it different?
Because Tim's part of management. Your talent. You've got a big job to do here. It was over a year ago.
I want to be escorted out of the building.
We used to be escorted out of the building.
I don't understand.
You get escorted.
They should get rid of me
every day.
I don't get it.
Every day you're escorted out of this building.
And every day you welcome us back.
You guys want to keep torturing me. I go, oh, Tim, they're going to make you stay. He goes, no, they're not. They're going to make me leave that second. I go, no, they don't let anybody leave here. You quit, and they still don't want you.
They imprison you.
No, it's different between management and talent.
Oh, I see. It's funny, yesterday I'm reading it was big news again that David Lee Roth is replacing me here.
Yeah. Every time we're off, it's big news.
And the only person who apparently is unwilling to face that David Lee Roth is coming here is Joe Hollander, the head of the radio division. They keep asking me, I don't know if he's... The whole world knows.
He doesn't know.
But he doesn't know. I go, he apparently is the only one who doesn't know that David Lee Roth is coming here. I guess they're trying to build some sort of suspense, but isn't the suspense over?
Yeah, now
I know it for a fact.
Everybody knows it'll be, sort of a matter-of-fact kind of announcement now that everybody's talking about it.
But I told everyone 3 months ago he's coming here.
But that's my point. Now, why wait to make a big announcement of what everybody knows?
Same with Adam Carolla. Adam told me himself he's coming here to, take over some of my stations. And then you go to Joe, and Joe goes, I don't know anything about it. I go, oh, my God, you hired Adam and you don't know anything about it? He's trying to build suspense, and I'm on the air saying, no, I spoke to Adam. Adam was on here. He admits he's coming here. You can admit it already. No! You maniac.
I think it's time to make those big announcements.
I'm not going to admit it. You're not going to admit it, but we know it. I don't care. I don't know it. It's crazy. You
know what you should ask him? How many weeks away is he from knowing?
Were you at the big meetings yesterday?
No.
I guess it was a program meeting.
All the program directors were in town.
Kevin Weatherly was in town.
Yep. Good man.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Love Kevin.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So Rob was over there at the programming meetings?
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? He's a top guy.
Breathtaking. Well, Tom doesn't know. I'm shocked. How are you, Tom? Can you walk a straight line?
No.
What's going on with your health?
You
got brain cancer?
No. No, they did a CAT scan. They did an MRI.
And Tom was on the golf course a week ago and standing there. And then, what, did you collapse and vomit?
I didn't collapse, but I did start vomiting.
Where do you vomit? Did you get any on your clothes?
No. No, I was riding in a cart on the way back in.
Sucks. I hate vomiting.
You vomited in a cart?
Oh, it's the worst feeling. I had tried to make myself throw up before because I just felt this wave of loss of balance and, almost nausea-like coming on. I sticking my finger down my throat trying to get myself to throw up.
Oh, my God.
It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. It wouldn't work. What worked was motion. As soon as I got into this cart and started to ride into the clubhouse where I was playing, I started getting sick.
When's the last time you vomited? I haven't vomited in... I hate vomiting. I would rather...
It's a horrible thing.
It is. It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst feelings in the world.
It hurts.
Oh, man.
How many times did you vomit?
5 or 6.
Wow. So you're on the golf course. Who are you with?
I'm with 2 friends.
And all of a sudden you start and they're like, uh-oh. What are we going to do?
Well,
more guys die on the golf course.
Did they want to play on?
Yeah, well, we were playing a big tournament.
Oh, you were?
Oh, yeah.
So was it embarrassing? Like there were people around and everything? And
I mean, it was a big tournament for us. There weren't a lot of people around, but it was a big tournament for us within this club that I belong to.
So all the club members are watching you retch?
No, they're all out playing on their own holes, but I just got sick. I got progressively sick as I continued to play. I played 4 holes.
I don't mind being sick. I don't want to be sick in front of people.
But how did he do while he was playing sick?
I've done that a million times.
So how'd you not get any vomit on your clothes?
Because I was leaning out of a cart as I was throwing up.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Great move.
But how did he do? He was sick. And
I was 2 under after 4 holes.
You're kidding.
You know, Artie, everyone would think you were just high if you started vomiting off a golf cart. But like Tom, you know he's not. He's such a straight arrow.
It's funny, I puked golfing once. One of the 4 times I've golfed, I got so drunk by hole 8 I was puking in the book.
My Uncle Bob dropped dead on a golf course. Everyone I know gets sick on a golf course. I think it's something to do with the pesticides they use to make that goddamn grass so green.
Bing Crosby died walking off the 18th hole of Pebble Beach.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Actually, you know, it's a great, kind of a nice way to go.
Yeah, but so you start vomiting.
Started vomiting.
And now you're dizzy.
They're driving you in the car, trying to get you back to the clubhouse.
Here's what happened. If you want to say a quick story. So I played 4 holes. Now I feel like I can't go on. I tried to throw up. I can't do that. I look at the guys I'm playing with and say, I can't do this. I have to walk in. I walk up to get into a golf cart to try and rest and wait for them. I can't sit in the cart. The world is spinning. I try and lay down.
Wow.
The world, I have no balance. When I sit up, I feel sick.
Wow.
They come up to me and they say, we'll drive you in. I get in the cart. They start to drive me in. I get sick.
Does it come on suddenly? Like this, there were no indications that morning?
I went from feeling really good to losing balance to not being able to stand to, actually having to, use the golf club as a cane to try and keep myself on balance. And they drive. I get right into the clubhouse. I vomit all over the place there. And they take me to the hospital.
Wow.
And when I get to the emergency room at the hospital, every time I sat up, I'd throw up again.
How many times did you throw up?
Oh, I'm telling you, probably 6 times, 8 times.
That's brutal.
And you had stuff in you to throw up, or after a while?
Oh, God, yeah. The last few were really ugly.
Really?
Did you lose tons of weight?
No.
Well, then what good is it?
So, and still now when you walk around, you're dizzy?
I'm not dizzy, but I don't have 100% balance. I'm just off.
What did they get you on, antibiotics?
No, got me on nothing.
Yeah, we established that last week. Now, are you driving?
Yes.
Whoa. Oh, no.
You know what? I can drive fine. Me driving is better than being with anybody else because I know where the car's going. I know
really, you can anticipate.
I know what motion is going to happen.
It sounds psychological in some ways.
It's not. Absolutely not.
I'm going to have to examine you later. Robin, have him stripped down. Captain Shanks, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Hey, Tom, do you think that this is God's way of punishing you for editing the show so much?
Yes.
This is possible.
Yes, I do. I've come to that realization, and
it's because of the editing.
I'm sorry, God.
I like that thought, though.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, man, that's creepy and scary.
So what you're saying is, Tom, it's a mystery illness, basically?
No, I'm saying that it's I've been told it's probably a viral infection on the inner ear that there's. If I was talking to a ear, nose, and throat guy yesterday, he said that your inner ear kind of works in balance, left, right. And when a virus affects it, you get kind of out of balance, and that's what I am. And he said it will eventually work its way back, probably within 10 days. That could be another 10 days, 2 weeks like this.
Do you have like a cold or something?
No, I don't. It's just, my appetite's good. I feel fine except for when I get up and walk around. Everything's slightly hazy, and
no chance you'll die from this?
No. Apparently not.
Right.
Sorry to break that to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see you die.
But, is there a heaviness when you stand up?
No, you know what the problem is? Laying down.
Really?
The backwards motion, when my head hits a pillow, it's like it's going to hit the pillow and continue on.
Wow.
Let's see you do that. Get a bed in here, quickly.
Yeah, we need to see you lie down.
Watch Tom pass out and vomit.
No passing out, fortunately. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that would be very girly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a manly man.
Yeah. Sorry to hear you having a
Thanks.
hassle like that.
But I'm here.
I just hope it's not contagious.
It's not.
I feel like you are.
It's not. I've been told it's not.
Really? Yeah, you've been told. They don't know what it is. It's probably Legionnaire's
They have
disease.
nothing to give you for it. They're telling you it's not contagious.
In fact,
How'd you get it?
I got a great call on Friday from a doctor associated with Johns Hopkins who heard you talking about it on the show, called to talk me through a list of symptoms. And when we were done, he said, no, it sounds like everything they've told you is accurate.
See, I don't believe that. Because I don't believe doctors from Johns Hopkins listen to this show.
Yeah, that's the lie.
That's odd.
That was some prank caller.
I think it was Captain Jenks, yeah.
Hi.
No, because
I'm a doctor from Johns Hopkins. Yeah. Is it true that you have house and desk?
All right, I got to take a break. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
And we'll come back after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, may I help you?
What's your name, scumbag?
My name's Meredith.
Do you like that name?
Yeah?
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
No.
Do you think I'm cute? Do you think I'm funny?
No.
Oh, I can't hear you.
No, I don't think you're funny.
Oh, I can't hear you.
I think you have the wrong number.
You don't scare me.
Okay.
Were you about to call me?
No.
Why, you little maggot? You make me want to vomit. Howard Stern Show. The Rock of Boston.
Hi, this is Tom Green. I'm sitting here with a script from the Howard Stern Show that basically talks about pretty well nothing but my ex-wife. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to let you imagine how funny it is. But you're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
Yeah, he fell off the map, didn't he?
He should have stayed on that Drew Barrymore gravy train.
You'd think he had to move back in with his parents?
Yeah.
Medical Center, how can I help you?
Hi, can I speak to, I need to get in touch with a patient, please?
What's the last name?
It's Chiasano.
Can you spell that, please?
Chiausano.
No one can spell it.
It's Tom.
Okay, hold on.
Welcome to the Medical Center.
Are you a relative of his?
No, I just wanted to find out if he's dead yet.
Excuse me?
Is he dead yet?
What do you mean, is he dead yet?
I'm calling to see if he's dead.
Are you... No, that's disgusting. Get a life. Do me a favor.
Legitimate question.
Medical Center, how can I help you?
Yes, hello, this is the Grim Reaper. Can I speak with Tom Chiasano, please?
Go to hell.
Well, that's where I'm heading, but I want to take Tom with me.
Medical Center, how can I help you?
Hi.
Hello?
I'm really upset. Someone... Hello?
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I'm so upset. Someone I know is in your hospital.
What's the patient's name, honey?
His name is Tom, and I just found out that he's still alive.
Now get off the line. Don't go here and get off. Call the police. Suffering hand, I gotta hear this.
So, to answer your question, where is Baba Booey this morning? This will solve all your questions, all right? Jason just woke his ass up out of bed.
He's asleep?
Hello?
Gary.
Yeah.
It's Jason, bro.
Dude, I can't believe it. You just woke me up.
Yeah, I figured, man. I'm sorry I've been calling your cell phone like crazy. It's my last resort to call you here.
What time is it?
It's almost 10 after.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm not going to be in for like I'm not going to be until like 7:30.
All right, man. I'll let him know. You all right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's crazy, dude.
I never done anything like this before. All right, I got to jump in the shower.
All right, bro. See you later.
All right, bye.
Jump in the shower? He's late for work. He's jumping in the shower? What's that about? Would you jump in the shower?
No. Well, where's his wife? Where's everybody? Where's the backup?
Oh, my God. Oh, you know my wife refuses to help me with any part of my life. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe Mary was supposed to set the alarm.
Yeah, I got to find out what happened. How did that happen?
Well, my lips are so big, they wrap around my ears.
There's times where
like, I'll put powder on my chest in the morning, and because of all the hair, it stays there. And then after I'm on top of her, like, after sex, she looks like Al Pacino in Scarface. He puts his face in all the coke.
Oh, no.
Poor woman.
She's like spitting out powder.
Wow.
You baby gorilla.
It is like a baby gorilla with powder.
She's going to choke to death on the hairs in his chest. And powder.
Baby powder shoved down her throat.
She's a tiny girl. I mean, she can't weigh more than 90 pounds.
Yeah, she's about 100, I think.
100?
Good day, yeah.
And you're like 400 pounds.
And it's like, and I insist on her staying in shape. It's such a...
That's a guy thing.
Such a gross pig.
Artie, my hands, they smell like broccoli rabe. I grabbed your ass. Yeah, I caught a whiff of my hand.
And then she had like chicken, like Scarpiello, and I
didn't even finish it,
I
right?
finished her.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Artie.
Oh, what a great night. Isn't it great going out with a chick who doesn't care about food?
Oh,
like,
no.
I went out to dinner with Beth Saturday night, and it was great. I ate her whole dinner, and I ate my dinner.
Right. Somehow they don't eat. It's unreal.
They don't.
It's great.
Yeah. I'm used to eating 2 dinners now.
Yeah?
I get mad at her if she eats her whole dinner.
You don't really want that, do you?
Hey, you're done, right?
It's got to the point where I listen to what she's ordering, because I might change it.
I know I'm going to eat it.
I might change
I don't want to
it.
finish that, is what you're saying.
Yeah, honey, you know I don't like that.
What else is in the news, Robin?
Amazing. I see that Boy George got arrested for possession of cocaine. And he called the cops to his house.
He's a douche. What? He's a lamest.
Did you see his picture? He's a mess.
He's a big mess. You know what he looks like? He looks like Curly from the Three Stooges now, or Uncle Fester.
I didn't even recognize
It's odd.
After the stroke?
Yeah, he's got like a shaved head.
Yeah.
He's doing like the almost bald thing.
Yeah. And he's like a big mess. Some chick was hanging out with him, and he calls the cops because he thinks there was a robbery.
Burglarizing the house or something.
And they find a pile of coke there.
Yeah.
Retarded.
I mean, it's like, what do you call the cops and you got coke out?
He's an ex-heroin addict,
yeah,
right?
you must really be wasted.
Yeah.
Let's call the cops. I got some coke. Yeah, Ralph.
Give a circumstance.
Ralph.
Hey, now, real quick, I'm fascinated by what Artie eats and the amounts. Could you have him do like a food blog on the website?
The problem with Artie is
every day,
Artie needs someone to watch him. And like Stuttering John used to watch Artie eat, because Stuttering John Artie doesn't mean to lie, but it's just like he forgets the 4 chocolate egg creams.
You're good at getting it out of me, though.
We still don't know if we really got the story.
Yeah, I mean, even when you were at that Pasquale restaurant, right. I'm sure that like you had like 50 drinks of like even like sodas.
How does he pack it in?
Yeah, that's a lot of food.
It is.
And then you go to the ballpark and eat again?
Yeah.
It's bad because it's like you have it's almost like you have the equivalent of a Thanksgiving dinner.
Like when he says he has dessert, he might have had 4 desserts. He doesn't have any quantities. I mean, it's always way more than he tells you.
Do you get tired, like usually like Thanksgiving when you eat a big meal, like do you get that tired feeling after?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to know what he's like? Did you see the picture of the python that tried to swallow that alligator?
Yeah, it blew up.
Yeah, and it died. That's Artie.
See, the problem is my liquor tolerance is such where if I have a meal like that, I'm not physically able to get drunk. You know what I mean?
You keep trying.
For like 4 days.
Right. I mean, it would take like 4 gallons of booze to get lit.
Like the dessert you had, like you described one dessert. I'm sure there was more than one dessert going down.
Well, we had a table of like, they bring out like biscotti, like Italian pastry.
What is that?
Well, it's like Italian
it's called biscotti.
But
Artie's like biscotti.
Biscotti.
He's got to cool it up.
It's spelled biscotti.
Right, it is. It's spelled biscotti.
Yeah.
So you scarf down the whole tray of that?
Well, you know what I do? I dunk it in the cappuccino.
See, this cappuccino.
Right, he never told you about the cappuccino.
No, I'm telling you.
And what did you drink? Coke with this meal?
Coke.
I had about 8 sodas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like an elephant.
I mean, like I was like the Fuji.
Imagine Artie woke up one morning and he grew a trunk.
Well, I'm waiting to where my hands can't reach my mouth and I'm extinct like the dinosaur.
And then Artie, what about the rest of the weekend?
Yeah. Like that woman who got lodged in a couch and her skin got melded with the couch.
She became the couch.
They tried to separate her and she died.
Oh.
Artie, did you binge the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, it was a major eating weekend. Major. Because of the rain Saturday, I ordered in food.
Yep.
Because of the rain.
I can't go outside.
Like if it hadn't rained, he wouldn't have eaten.
If it hadn't rained, he would have run a marathon.
Because
right, it's raining. I can't do my calisthenics.
What'd you order in, Artie?
Actually, you know what? I got a meatball parm sub and some white pizza.
Good Lord. You got a sub and pizza?
You know what white pizza is? It's just bread and cheese.
Yeah. White pizza and fried galamad and
calamari.
Over a couple of days.
Galamad.
Fried galamad.
How do you spell that?
Wait, what else? Did you have bread with that, too?
Yeah, they always bring you an order of bread.
Yep.
Bread and more bread.
I ordered it for the weekend. You know, I just store it, and then I can reheat it.
Did you eat any of your mom's meatballs that you put in the freezer?
She actually hadn't been over in a while, so I had to order a bunch of stuff. And then I got sausage and peppers, but just in a plate, not a sandwich.
Well, without the bread, good.
That's a quick.
Why eat something like bread?
The sausage and peppers I had for breakfast this morning.
Wait, the meatball sub, was that like the 2-footer?
A full meatball parm sub, yeah. Full. Whatever, I don't measure it.
That's like dinner for 6. When Artie's ordering, they go, well, how many plates? How many people are we serving? When I was fat, I used to lie. Like, I'd go, that's for 4.
They know at Uptown Pizza in Hoboken, they know my voice now. I'll say, I need a bit. They got meatball parm. I go, Artie.
Hey, Artie, how long did that last for, all that food?
That's like a 2.5 days.
Oh, that's a lie.
So it was gone by Sunday night.
It was a lot of food.
Yeah.
But you ate other things.
Well, you know, and then I have snacks.
Like devil dogs.
I have a full array of chocolate stuff.
What's in your Can we go over and take pictures of this cupboard?
Right now in my freezer, there's a bunch of Kit Kats and Nestle's Crunch.
Constantly
my mother, when I lived in L.A. doing the Norm show, she used to ship me UPS black and white cookies from this bakery in Brooklyn that we love.
Yeah, God forbid you couldn't
live without that.
So she would ship me like 50 of them at a time, and I'd put them in my refrigerator, and I had nothing else in there. It was like 50 black and white cookies and ketchup and stuff. And Norm Macdonald brought his 10-year-old son over. Norm's son's looking at my refrigerator, and he goes over to Norm and goes, Daddy, Artie's refrigerator is all cookies. like even a kid was grossed out by it.
Robin, what else is in the news?
Oh, my goodness. The other thing that's in the news is a lot of people are taking these gay roles this season. I guess they're about to roll out all these movies with
like JD.
Gay themes.
Super Twinkie.
Super Twink will be one of them, but there's that Brokeback Mountain with Keith Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Man, that trailer is hilarious.
Isn't that the funniest trailer in the theaters these days?
So funny, I'm not going to go see it.
I was like, who wants to see those two guys rolling around with each other?
Yeah.
They're
crazy.
so funny. But I see in the paper now that almost every day somebody reports where Heath Ledger has been with his pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah, every day to make it look like he's hetero.
Yeah, because he's got this gay movie coming out. But
hey, Bob, what's up?
Hey, I had some disturbing news about Kid Chris. I don't know if he told you this, but when he was younger, he was molested by a midget. Has he told you this?
Is that true?
It was an attempt on it. I wasn't touched.
You were touched by a little fella.
No.
Molested by a midget?
See, it's such an outrageous story that it's like, it's not even, you know what I mean?
It's not even funny because no one believes it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But he had MTV before I did when I was a kid. I was in 4th grade, and I would go down there and watch it, and one day on the couch...
You actually knew a midget growing up?
Yeah. He lived... His father owned the building that we lived in.
Was he a kid, or was he like...
He was 16.
And how old were you?
I was in 4th grade, so whatever.
Oh, 9, yeah.
So the only people would hang out with him as little kids.
Well, me.
Yeah.
That was it. We would play wiffle ball in the lot next door, that his dad owned.
And he tried to grab your package?
No, he had it out, and he tried to get me to grab his helmet.
Oh, my God.
I learned how to ride a bike in his living room because he was a little guy, and he had a little small bike, and I was in 4th grade, so I would just coast across his living room, and I learned how to ride a bike while dodging his penis.
So he was a gay midget.
You were the one person who would be with him, and he ran you over.
Yeah, that's right. I tried to call him on the radio one time and kind of ease into it with the conversation, and my friend was in the studio. He just went, talk about how he tried to bang Chris, and then it was all hell.
Imagine if you're a midget, you're sitting there going, society doesn't treat me bad enough. I think I'll become gay, too.
Hey, Chris, you couldn't escape him.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Bob, I got to go.
All right, you got it.
Later. Bob Levy, everyone.
Oh, is that Bob Levy?
Yeah, Bob Levy.
He's a genius live, man. I saw him live this week on Friday.
He's great.
He kills.
He's great. Great comic. All right, got to take a break. We'll finish the news.
Well, it starts at 10:15, so.
All right, you're cool.
I was going to say, the programmers will yell at you.
It starts when I get there.
Right.
Me and David Lee Roth.
See you later, Chris. Listen to Chris on YSP in the afternoon.
Thank you, Howard.
We'll be back right after this.
Let's go to the phones. Thomas in North Wales, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show. What's your comment or question?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Would you like Howard Stern's ball sack?
No.
Well, you're
not in any. Goodbye, and thanks for being part of our TV show.
The Howard Stern Show. Howard Stern Show.
We're doing news. Where were we?
We were just talking.
Yes.
Lots of disasters this year. We started off the...
You mean Artie's weekend of eating?
Well, yeah.
The
orgy
Yankees?
of eating at the Yankee game. No, the tsunami started off the year, and then, of course, we've had Hurricanes Katrina, Rita, and Stan that have caused deaths throughout the world, and now a big earthquake in Pakistan, along with mudslides in Guatemala.
Not to mention the traffic on the Long Island Expressway.
Yeah.
And some people are wondering if this isn't the end of the world. Is this the time that's spoken about in the Bible? And are we fast approaching the end of days? They say that Pat Robertson says he hasn't gotten any word yet, from God. That
cat is such a retard. Pat Robertson thinks that this might be a sign that the world is going to end any day. And it's like, I just love these guys who, they believe in God. And the people who follow them are all fearful people. And he makes this pronouncement, and they're all shaking in their pants like the world is really going to end. They believe it.
Well, I just figure it's a way to get more donations for him.
That's what it ties into all the time.
How do you turn the end of the world into him getting money, though? Like, how does he make that?
They get scared, and then they want to pray for forgiveness because they're going to go meet their maker.
And they need him to pray for them.
Right.
And they figure a donation will help get his attention.
Friday, special guests to come in and say goodbye to us as we wind down our careers here on regular radio, or as they call it, old-fashioned radio.
Or terrestrial radio, the newfangled people.
Radio where you can't do anything. We wind down our career there. And
Straitjacket radio.
Yeah, but straitjacket or mental asylum radio.
I can't wait for it. I'm having fun trying to figure out who it is Friday.
Yeah, I have no idea what to even think. Is it a celebrity? Is it one of our old show regulars? I don't know.
No, you'll find out on Friday, Robin. You should be here with bells on.
But I was also watching a bit of The View yesterday, and that is one strange show because Star Jones, who was a very religious person, was also addressing this issue, and the other girl from Survivor on the other end of the couch, she's like the white Christian, Star Jones is the black Christian, and they're,
They're two idiots.
Talking about their faith and how they think we're not being good stewards of the earth. And Joy Behar bursts into laughter and says, oh, well, if God's sending all this stuff down, he sounds like a very mean guy. Why is he bothering us? And Meredith Vieira just doesn't know what to do when the two of them start going on.
Sounds fascinating.
Crazy show. Crazy. I was like,
nothing like listening to religious paranoids.
It must be the worst place to work, that View.
One of the reasons that I hate religion is because it paralyzes people. Instead of trying to find answers and say, well, some of this stuff is caused by the way we treat the environment and how we can make the world a better place through science.
And there's some things we could do about it. Yeah.
People who believe in God, I notice, just don't do anything. They're lazy. They go, well, it's God's will. Then there are people who believe in science and that man can make a difference. Like we can build a strong levee to keep out the floods. Those are people of science. And if you rely on people who sit there and go, it's God's will day and night, you're dealing with a bunch of B sort of, there's type A's and type B's. These are type B's.
Because that Survivor girl actually said, she started arguing about, they should also be able to teach creationism in science class as well as evolution.
Well, that'll be good. So we'll wait for God to destroy the earth. We'll wait for all the floods and the hurricanes to destroy us all. Unless we get some scientists in there who can figure out how to build crap and invent cures for things. I'm a man of science. Because you know what? Science seems to come through a lot more than sitting around and praying. You know, if it's God's will, don't take medicine when you're sick.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah, why don't they just stay home and pray?
Yeah,
but
pray.
They're always running to a doctor when they're ill.
And as far as that blonde chick goes from The View, that bitch should just be on all fours with some guy behind her. And she should be barking like a dog, not being on a talk show. Listen to these retarded chicks. Here it is. Oh, this is Pat Robertson.
Oh, this is Pat saying he doesn't know for sure if this is the end of the world.
Here's another freak who likes to prey on scared, lonely, old, sick people.
You're a minister. You see what's going on in the world today in Pakistan and India, Afghanistan, an earthquake, maybe 20,000 people dead, maybe twice that number. We don't have a count. Hurricanes in the United States.
Religious people are like, you know, early man used to look up at the sky and see that big ball of fire up there, and he'd start praying to it because they didn't understand anything. That's religious.
And they'd see different things happen, and sometimes it was there and sometimes it wasn't. They figured maybe if we pray, it'll stay.
That's Pat Robertson. Well, Mr. Robertson, you see all these floods and you see all this crap going on. What do you think? Well, I think it's the end of the earth. I really do. I mean, all the signs are there. This is the same cats that thought the earth was flat until somebody figured out it was round.
And wanted to kill anybody who said it was round.
No.
And around the world, a tsunami a little bit less than a year or so ago in Southeast Asia. What's happening?
Wolf, I might say you're very perceptive to pick up the key in this. If you read back in the Bible, the letter of the Apostle Paul to the church of Thessalonica, he said...
They've got to quote some
and Wolf
mumbo-jumbo.
is smart, because he picked up on that.
Wolf, you're very, very smart. And this is me telling you, Pat Robertson, I'm a snake oil salesman.
In the latter days, before the end of the age, that the earth would be caught up in what he called the birth pangs of a new order. And for anybody who knows what it's like to have a wife going into labor, you know how these labor pains begin to hit. And I don't have any special word that says this is that, but it could be suspiciously like that. These things are starting to hit with amazing regularity.
Well, what does that mean? Explain.
If you read the Bible, Wolf, you know we should start stoning adulterers. You know, maybe I should just quote from a comic book. It has about as much credibility as the Bible. It's written by man.
Well, that's why when some people laugh at Scientologists, it's like, well, what's the difference?
Yeah, don't laugh at their religion. I mean, if you're into dumb religions, it's just as dumb as any other.
Yeah, one book is just as silly as the other.
You know, people rising from the dead and, you know, is just as stupid as a science fiction writer writing, you know, that we came from Thalian spaceships.
Yeah, in more simplistic terms, so I can understand what you're driving at.
Well, what was called the blessed hope of the Bible is that one day Jesus Christ would come back again, start a whole new era, that this world order that we know it would change into something that would be...
Imagine how scary that is for little kids. The world's going to blow up, and then Jesus Christ is going to arrive. This dead guy is going to come back, but the world needs to be cleansed first of you. Because you're filthy and dirty.
You're filthy, dirty.
When the world has to be cleansed, it means you're dirty. So you're a filthy, dirty creation of God for some reason. Go explain that one. And you need to be cleansed. And then Jesus is going to come back, and everything's going to be so great.
Yeah, the floodwaters will take away all the bad people, and only the good people will be left, so Jesus will be fine.
No, even some good people will perish, he says.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got it all figured out.
Well, then that'd be good.
How about this? There's probably a group of scientists right now trying to find a cure for a lot of diseases. Believe in them. They're trying to actually do something that could materialize. They're not sitting and waiting for the day Jesus is going to come back.
Wonderful that we call the millennium, and before that good time comes, there will be some difficult days, and there would be likened to what a woman goes through in labor just before she brings forth a child.
So you think we're at that moment right now, perhaps?
It's possible, Wolf. I don't have any special revelation to say it is, but the Bible does indicate such a time will happen in the end of time. And could this be it? It might be.
How egocentric. Of course the end of time would come while Pat Robertson's here.
And he's going to experience the good times that are coming after. Of course.
I'll get to walk in the shadow of Jesus. Well, if that's the case, how are you going to make a living? Scamming everyone.
Well, then it won't be necessary because Jesus will just provide us with everything.
What a bum that guy is. Preying on the scared, superstitious, old, naive, the poor. What a vile creature he is, Pat Robertson.
Crook.
Well, that's a simple word for it.
No. I don't know if he's a crook or not. I don't know.
That's harsh.
That's something I don't know. But he just preys on the naive and the stupid. He's a despicable monster. Really, just despicable. Thank you.
And all these back-to-back
douchebag.
disasters have relief organizations afraid that people will be suffering from what they're calling compassion fatigue. Is that getting to you?
Yes. I'm so sick of being compassionate. I really am. I'm drained from all these disasters. I'm writing checks. I mean, enough.
Tired of being nice.
I want to be with me.
So, no money coming from you for the earthquake victims?
No, I'm done.
Oh,
I said no more tragedies.
Really? You're really going to give up?
Yes. We pay enough taxes. The government's going to take care of this.
Well, the UN is begging the governments of the world to really come up with some relief quickly for the latest disasters, because people are in great need, and many, many people have died, and they just need to get these places straightened out before all the dead wind up creating diseases.
Some very insensitive guy called me and said he wanted to donate towels.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very, very, very wrong.
Meanwhile, I lost my train of thought. Oh, bird flu. Are you afraid?
I'm not. I know Fred is.
They're also predicting a pandemic.
Fred says he's not talking on mic until the bird flu epidemic is gone.
Of avian flu.
You know, the 1918 flu, they're blaming on birds now.
Yeah. And they say, it is spreading around the world. The birds are getting sick in more and more countries. Some people have gotten the disease.
Kill all the birds.
So far, I mean, they've transferred it to tigers.
I'm for it. Them and the sharks, right?
No, seriously. Kill the birds.
Kill all birds?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Kill every bird on the planet. There'll be no more bird flu.
How would our life be?
Am I crazy? Am I wrong?
I mean, am I nuts for wanting to kill birds?
Birds are so beautiful and wonderful.
They are wonderful, but we have to kill them.
Oh, stop.
It's either us or them.
How's my life different without birds?
Yeah, how does that change? Exactly.
Well, let me tell you.
You know what?
Far,
we'll start looking at bats.
Right.
So far, they have people who have gotten the disease have gotten it from handling the birds. So far, there has not been human-to-human transmission, but they say it could be something that will happen in the future because viruses have such a great ability to mutate.
Yeah, so stop handling birds.
If that were the case, then it would be a real problem because now you'd have to treat human beings for the illness to try to keep them from spreading it to each other, and that could really go around the world very quickly. And in the United States, we would not be ready because the manufacturers here will not make the vaccine. We would not have our own vaccine, Howard. And why would we not have our own vaccine?
I don't know.
Because they would be afraid of the liability.
Right, the lawyers. Yeah, the lawyers ruin everything. Forget about it. Worse than Pat Robertson are lawyers.
So we would all have to die if this bird flu became that dangerous because nobody here will make it because they're afraid of being sued.
Riley, what's up? Hello there, Riley. Hello, Riley. Oh, yes, Howard. Oh, wait. Riley, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Riley.
Where is it? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
He never says hello. It's hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll wrap up the news after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of all media, creator of Spider-Man, and the next governor of New York, Howard Stern!
Ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Top of the Howard Stern building. It's the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Do they still say the Howard Stern building on the rest of the station?
I haven't heard lately.
I'll have to check into that. Let's finish up the news, Robin, by all means.
All right. There's a mayor's race going on in the city of New York, and Howard Dean will be here today to help the Democratic candidate. Do you know who it is?
Who's going to be what?
Who the Democratic candidate for mayor is of New York.
Fred Norris.
No.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're a New Yorker.
Ferdinand Ferrari, or whatever his name is. Ferrara.
It's like Frederick, right?
Ferdinand Ferrer.
It is
Frederick Mackay.
Frederick Ferrar. Yeah, Frederick Ferrara.
Yeah, it is a Fred, right?
Yeah.
Frederick.
Freddie Ferrara. How do you say his name?
Fernando Ferrer.
Yeah, I know who it is. I just don't care.
Howard Dean will be here to boost his campaign. And he says it's important that New York, he's here to try to explain how important it is for New Yorkers and the rest of the country for Fernando Ferrer to be the new mayor of New York. And I don't understand why it's so important.
I'm like a Bloomberg guy, man.
I like the current mayor.
I'm a Bloomie.
We need Fernando Ferrer.
I've never seen a guy more casual about a campaign than Bloomberg.
Well, because believe me, you're lucky you got him. I mean, you got a guy who
he's working.
You got a guy who can do things. You vote for him. When you got a bad guy, you vote him out, but otherwise keep him in.
And then there's a governor's race in New Jersey. I don't know if you know about that one. Do you know who's running over there?
Well, no. I know McGreevey was gay. That was the last guy I was interested in.
Ever since then, I've been off politics.
Yeah.
And McGreevey must be having a good time, too, because I read in the paper today he was eating off his boyfriend's plate at a restaurant.
Oh, I'm glad you said plate.
Hey, by the way.
But you don't know who's running in New Jersey.
I just read both their names, and I can't remember them offhand. No, I don't.
I think one's abroad, right?
No.
Oh, damn.
Artie, you live in New Jersey.
Well, I just know the Yankees lost.
John Corzine, who is in the Senate, isn't he, right now?
Right. Yeah, some mudslinging going on.
Yeah.
And then I think Frederick Forrester is the guy who's...
Frederick Farrar.
Are you having a killer time?
He figures if he doesn't win mayor, he'll be governor of New Jersey.
Apparently, they are both millionaires and spending a lot of money, and they are doing the whole ad campaign where, John Corzine eats children.
Yeah.
John Corzine.
Whatever the guy's name, Forrester, hates women.
What a bunch of loudmouths.
Yeah, they're just trying to kill each other in the press. And right now it seems to be working because now, while John Corzine looked like a shoo-in to win the election, the Forrester guy has pulled within a few points. So it's a neck-and-neck race.
Do you want another homo governor?
That's what they should be saying.
How would you like to be fooled again by the homo?
The fruits have infiltrated your life.
If you want another fruit in New Jersey, vote for whatever one of those guys' names are.
John Corzine.
John Corzine. or Fernando Ferrar.
He's running here. Whatever the Forrester dude's name is. It could be Bill, for all I know.
Bill Ferrar.
I don't know. Corzine sounds a little fruity to me.
Do you want to be led by a man that eats off another man's plate?
Wink, wink. Do you want a super twink in office?
All right, Robin, anything else?
Yes. President Bush says he expects more violence in Iraq before the nation's constitutional voting this weekend, but he also expects a good voter turnout. So he expects the Iraqi people, regardless of the violence, to continue going to the polls.
Going out on a limb there with that prediction, more violence in Iraq.
Yeah. Meanwhile... his pick for the U.S. Supreme Court is coming under major fire from both sides of the aisle.
I like that broad. I don't know politics or anything, but...
What do you like about her?
I like that she's never been married. She's, I don't know, she looks like she's a swinger or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think she might be doing some lesbo stuff. Who knows what she's up to?
She looks like a party.
She looks like fun. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. There's something going on with her.
I didn't get fun when I looked at her. No.
She's up to something.
She was in a semi-romantic relationship. She doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
That's what I mean.
Semi-romantic.
I know. What's her name again?
Harriet Mier.
And President Bush went, I know Harriet Mier. He said, well, has she ever been with a dude? Yeah, she's been in a semi-romantic relationship. Semi-romantic.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know, man. It means she's up to some shenanigans. You know, I mean, she might be eating off some dude's plate. I don't know. I don't know what she's up to, but I like it. I like there's some mystery there.
Well, they're all saying this is kind of a wacky appointment because the woman needs to know constitutional law, and she really doesn't. So I guess they got her in a room giving her a cram course.
Judge Judy would have been good. There was a whole article in the Times about how Judge Judy would be good for, because, actually it was really more like she would be horrible.
Right.
Judge Judy yells. It's really an interesting observation about Judge Judy. She will yell at a dude, the poorer He is.
Oh, yeah. She gets those real dumb, poor people in there, and then she can really go to town.
And that's interesting.
Live their lives.
Because I suspect real court is like that. The richer the person, the more respect they're given in the courtroom.
Right, and nobody tells them anything, no matter what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Like you're poor and you're toothless and you don't speak so good?
Absolutely.
She will wail right into your ass and call you an idiot. She'll call you an idiot, Judge Judy.
When I was 17 in court for the bank robbing thing, I was broke. Got yelled at like a moron.
Right. but if you had some dough, forget about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Lang, take a seat right over there.
Right. I mean, Judge Judy was like, trust me, you're dumb. Shut up, you're dumb.
Yeah. But that's how we treat people who don't
make any money.
Who haven't gotten the breaks and haven't made the money.
Right. Or weren't born with money.
Yeah. They get into court and people humiliate them. They send them to jail for life.
And it becomes a TV show.